Good morning, good morning, good morning. Beautiful Thursday, beautiful Thursday, beautiful Thursday, beautiful Thursday. We're back again. Ooh, guys, it's a beautiful morning. Beautiful, beautiful morning. It's a beautiful morning. Tell me, how is it where you are? How is everything? How is the weather? The weather is so calm and cool here. The sun is shining, though it's cold, but there's sun in it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and welcome back again to another live stream. Thank you for streaming with me. If you're joining me, thank you, and just say hey to your girl so I know who is here with me and who is streaming with me. Tell me, how did your night go? How did your night go? How did it go? How did it go? How did it go? Was it beautiful? Did you have a good dream? Oh my God, guys. Thank you for joining. Let me know who is joining me. Let me know who's joining. Let me know who is joining. Let me know who is joining. Welcome back again, guys. Welcome to another live stream. And this is Thursday's live stream. And guys, like I said, it's a beautiful morning. Let me know how the weather is where you are. Tell me, how is it going? How is it going? How is it going? How is it going? Beautiful Thursday, beautiful Thursday, beautiful Thursday. What did you have for breakfast? What did you guys have for breakfast? Me? I had bread with Lipton tea. Bread and Lipton tea, Lipton tea with milk inside and some honey. That's what I had. I had my bread. So it's the breakfast bread I made. I shared yesterday. I still have some of it. So that bread is so good. So if you haven't watched the video, if you haven't seen the recipe, please that's the last upload I did. So check it out. All right, guys. So welcome back again to another episode of this live stream. Like today, we are going to round up whatever we started on Tuesday. Yes, whatever we started on Tuesday, yes. If you haven't watched that video, that live stream, that Tuesday's live stream, go and watch it. It was epic. It was like it was so good. Like it's so good when you have people, and even if they are not live streaming with you, when they rewatch, they leave you a comment, right? So that means they have watched and they listen and they heard everything you said. I always appreciate your contribution, like whatever you have to add to whatever I said or whatever I'm going to say, I always appreciate them. So try to always leave me your comments, about the discussion. So if you watch the video, try to also give some contribution, like your opinion. It matters a lot because there are people who wants to watch the video and also go to the comment section and see what we have there. So from there, we learn. We learn from the comments you leave behind. Whatever you say there, people will also pick some things from there. All right, so that's what we are going to be rounding up today. And the topic for last week was reasons marriages fail. Reasons marriages are failing these days. And if you look around you, you see divorces everywhere. Marriages are failing. They are failing. As in, nobody's having that patience anymore. Nobody's having that endurance. It's not like in those days, like we were told, our mothers, our grandmothers, they had the patience to, hey, Cooking with Genesis, good morning. Thank you so much for joining. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you so much. So they shared their own experience, like they were able to bear things, they were able to withstand things, like, but these days is different. It's different. That's why you see divorces everywhere, you see failed marriage everywhere. So today, like that's until Tuesday, we had the discussion, and I had brother Sam. So if you haven't checked up on his channel, please go and check up on him. Sam Ikedrimi Agoha. That's his channel's name. So please try to check it out. Ikedrimi Agoha. Sam Ikedrimi Agoha. So try to check him out. And he left a very amazing, that beautiful contribution. Like, he added so much to that live stream. It was so good, and it made it so enjoyable for me that day. It was so enjoyable. I really enjoyed it. So that's it. And also, what I'm going to be talking about, the area I'm going to be pointing out, is the early marriage style, the early marriage part. So I want to quickly speak on that part, because I also got a comment that, if you check the comment section, you will see that comment. My sister also left me a contribution. That's my sister, Patient John. So I so much appreciate that contribution, and that area is where I want to quickly tackle. I really want to speak on that part. That early marriage. We talk about early marriage, that day. Early marriage these days is not working. No, it's not working for anybody. When you talk of early marriage, in those days, let's say in the time of our mothers, our grandmothers, it did work for them, yes, because they will tell you some of them got married at the age of 14, at the age of 15, 16. But these days, if God bless you too, Sister Cooking with Genesis. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. So there are times they got married very early, at age 14, 15, 16. They were so comfortable with it, and the reason they could cope with everything was because they had the patience. Let me just say that. They had the patience. They were able to cope with whatever that was coming their way, whatever their husband or the family was trained, they were throwing at them. They were able to cope with it. But this day, this is the 21st century. It's not working. So I got married, like I said, that day I got married very early, at an early age, which I had so much experience. So if I say early age, I'm talking about 23. Oh, okay, so that's 23. I got married at the age of 23. And I'm telling you, the experience is not something I will advise someone to go into, because when I say experience, there are so many things that comes with being married early. When you get married early, there are so many things that comes with it. Then let's talk about the woman aspect. There are so many things. Like, number one, the stress. Mentally, physically, oh my God. It's so exhausting. Like, it's not something that many people can cope with. So this is the reason I say early marriage is not advisable. It's not advisable, because young girls these days, I don't know, it may be a mental something, Many people are going into depression. Mommy Israel, can you borrow 50K? Oh my God, that's really funny. So, well, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. So these days, people, the way things are going up here, as in up here, is somehow. So I will never advise early marriage. Early marriage. So I got so many things here concerning early marriage. Early marriage can lead to many uncertainties, such as emotional stress, which can lead to bipolar. You see, these days, you see people saying pregnancy hormone she just gave birth. That's why she's behaving like this. I tell you, the stress is not something a child can handle. You that have, let me give you an example of a young mother without experience. You just gave birth. You that was able to sleep well before. You could sleep, wake up anytime you want, do the things that you want to do. But if you jump into marriage early, these things that you could do before, believe you me, you are going to cut them down. You are going to leave those things behind. You cannot do the things you were doing before as a young girl. Though you are still a young person, but now a child is involved. The sleepless night, the screaming, the crying, the disturb from the baby is going to be so exhausting, like very, very stressful. This is the reason early marriage is not advisable. Another thing is respect to your spouse. If you are 16, your husband is like maybe 17, 18, 20, you are not developed yet. You are not developed yet. There are so many things you want to do. And maybe in the process of trying to do one or two things, you got yourself into that family, family status or family thing, like you got married and now you are going to settle in one place. You're there. It's frustrating. At times it's frustrating, not just because at that early stage you're going to enjoy, you're going to feel like you're enjoying it. You're enjoying everything that comes with it. But I tell you, there's a time, there's a place, there is where it's going to get to. You will get fed up. You're going to be fed up with everything that is around you, everything you're seeing around you, because you are going to see each other as mate. You see each other as equal, like though you are equal. But if you check the Bible says the man is the head. Yes, that is it. That is it. The man is the head. But as a young girl, as a young boy, that respect is very, very hard for them to comprehend. Like, it's very, very hard for them to show each other that respect. But a mature lady who got married at the age of 30, you cannot compare a 30 years old lady to a 20 years old lady. Now, the thing is that it's not wisdom. We are not talking about wisdom here, but we are talking about maturity. Maturity in this area of marriage. That is what I am trying to point out. It's not wisdom. It's not because we don't measure wisdom by age. You can't measure wisdom by age. We measure those things. A child, there is something that a child will direct you that you as a grown-up cannot even think of. So that is not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that getting married early depend, or you're going to measure it by wisdom or by your age or this. No, it depends on how mature you are. You need to be mature. You need to grow up, because as a grown-up, there are things that you can accept that a child can never accept. As a grown lady, there is a way somebody will speak to you, and you will be able to control that temper. You'll be able to control yourself, because you don't want to react. But if you speak that way to a child, a 20 years old, just check these days, check the things that are happening these days. You'll see the horrible things that are happening. Who are the people doing these things? 18, 17, from 14 to 18, they're the one committing something that even an adult can never think of committing. I don't know if you go to social media, if you're a person that listens to news or try to just check things on social media, you will see what is happening these days. So this is the brain of children. A child is easily manipulated. But as a young and mature person, nobody can manipulate you. A child needs guidance. A child needs correction. A child needs someone to lead and guide them. Thank you so much. A child needs someone to always guide them, someone to always be there for them. But an adult, what do you need? A 30 years old lady could not be looking for someone as somebody to guide her. A 30 years old man could not be looking for somebody to guide him because now he's mature. That lady is mature. If you get married at the age of 30, 30 something, and both of you are now mature, there are things you can handle without bringing third party into that matter or that issue. Because these days people are quick to narrate their story or narrate whatever that is going on between them and their spouse outside their marriage. They like to discuss it with people, they like to discuss it with family. But as a mature person, you know how to handle these things. You know how to control these things. You know how to this is not something we need to tell somebody. We can actually work this thing out ourselves. But as a child, as a young brain, they will want things to go out. As in, they want things to spoil. I don't want it this way. This is how I want it. And I must get it. This is a child for you. But a lady, a mature person will be calm. In any situation, in anything, they are going to be calm. They wait for you. They wait for you to give your opinion. They also share their own opinion. But a child will never listen. So this is why early marriage, it is wrong. If you're trying to get married and you know you are super mature here and you want to do it, go ahead and do it. But I'm just giving my own opinion, whatever the things I've experienced, the things I've seen, the things that I've heard, and the things I have also read. I'm telling you, early marriage, it is a no. So if you want to get married, make sure you are mature. And the person you have decided to settle down with is also mature. Don't go looking for a child to settle down with, because whatever that will comes out of it, you are going to deal with it alone. As a young brain, whatever that happens, they will like to go out. But a mature person will want to work the things out. Where will I go? What do I need to? Okay, I am mature. I'm no longer a child. Now let's talk this thing over. But a child will tell you never. It's not going to happen. And another thing we spoke about on Tuesday was the respect. Like, is it 50-50? Do you and your spouse need to give each other that same respect, like 50-50? So now, I spoke something about giving each other. For me, I believe in that 50-50 respect. We are not talking about financial or other things. We are talking about this respect. Yes, to respect each other. Respect. So if we are talking about this respect is something you give, give and take. I gave an example. I gave examples like you don't scream at somebody and you want that person to be calm. You don't insult somebody, whether in public or secretly, and you want that person to be calm. It's never done. So if you want a respect from me, you must give me that same respect. Then I will return. I will return it back to you. This is the respect I was talking about in that previous video. So let me see if I wrote something down about that. Respect, like I saw something there. Okay. That's in the scripture, which is Ephesians chapter 5 verse 33. Yes, Ephesians 5:33. I saw something about that respect. When you're talking about respect, Respect is something, it's even in the Bible. Like, let me know. Just so sorry, guys, if I am taking too long. When you want to make things work in a marriage, respect needs to be there. Respect, yes. Okay, okay. All right. Oh my God. I am so sorry. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Sorry, sorry. Okay, it says, let each one of you, okay. Ephesians 5:33 says, let each one of you love his wife as himself, and let the wife see that she respects her husband. So even the Bible stated it. As a man, your own part, your own role to play, you need to respect. That's it. Thank you so much, Cooking with Genesis. It's everything. Respect is everything in marriage. So as a man, you must love your wife. That's what the Bible is saying there. In Ephesians 5:33. Respect your wife. Like, love your wife. And the wife, show your husband the respect he deserves. And for me, I am telling you, what the scripture is trying to let you know there is, if you are not showing or doing the things you're supposed to do for your wife and you're expecting her, if the Bible wants to give a command like, say, the wife must respect the husband without the husband giving back. That's why I said, a respect is give and take. Respect is give and take. You give me, I give you. That is respect. So as a man, your own role is to love and adore your wife. And how do you do these things? It's by respecting her. Do the things, listen to her, because these days most men refuse. They refuse to listen to their wife. Like, they don't want to take advice. Like, who's she? How can a woman be controlling me? How can a woman be telling me what to do? This is an error. And these things breaks marriage. So if you want your marriage to work out, you want everything to move smoothly, both of you need to work. And the work you need to do is to give that respect to each other. As a man, love your wife. Loving your wife means you are respecting her. Respect her. Do not yell at her. Don't think because you're a man, you have the power, because you're the head, you can do anything you want to that woman. You can pee on her head, you can shit on her head, you can do whatever you want to do on her because you are the head. No, that is not what the Bible is saying. The woman is going to give you respect. Go out and say, because you're an elderly man, you want to slap a child. Do it, and that child will not look at you and say thank you. If the worst come to worst, the child might return the slap back to you. So that is what respect is. So as a couple, you want your marriage to work, respect each other. As a man, love your wife. A person you love, you cannot raise your hand to hit. If you love a person, you cannot cheat on that person. Because even when you're sleeping, all you see in your dream is her. When you're working, all you see is her. So if the love is not there, it means the respect is not there. If you cheat on a woman and you're expecting that woman to respect you, you cannot get that respect. So these are the things I was trying to point out. So respect each other. Give each other that respect. Don't go about insulting, disgracing, humiliating a wife. because you're the head and you want her to respect and adore you and worship you. No way, it will not happen. So this is the 50-50 thing I am talking about. Give me the respect and I'll give it to you back. I give you your respect, you have to return it back to me as well. So when it comes to respect, it's not just on women. Women are not meant to be that, you know, down for the men to walk all over them. No, that is not how it works. So as a young girl, before you get into marriage, please be sure you are mature. Be sure you're mature, because there are many things you will not be able. You will not be able to take. You will not be able to understand. You will not be able to do. You will not be able to do these things. And there are things, as a young girl, if you want to jump into early marriage, there are certain things that you will regret later. These things, number one, is not developing yourself, not developing your brain, that your maturity. You are going to regret these things. Not trying to fix yourself financially stable before jumping into this thing. So these things are going to trouble you later on. So if you know that you have all of these things, all of this quality, like you're mature, financially stable, like you can do other, you can take anything that comes your way, go ahead and do it. Do it. And as young couples, do not go about narrating yourself, judging to families, because there are things that family will tell you. If you're the one creating the problem in the marriage and you go about spreading, telling people, she's the one offending me, this is a, and she knows that, yes, if a woman is, maybe the woman is yelling or screaming or doing something that you do not like, it's because you are doing something that is provoking her. So if you go about judging or telling people about the things the woman is doing and you are not saying your own path, it's wrong. This is where marriages are failing today. You refuse to accept your own mistakes. You refuse to humble yourself. You refuse to respect the woman you have at home. All of these things are breaking marriage today. Early marriage, it is a no. I am saying it, and I'm saying it with my full chest, like it is a no. It's a no. Because I'm not talking about the sense you have there or the wisdom or this thing, but I'm talking about maturity when it comes to marriage. People need to be mature. We need to be mature before we take that decision to step into that thing called marriage. We need to be mature. Everywhere, every part of our body, every part of our soul, we need to be mature. So this is the thing. And Sam in Kedrimi Agoha gave a scripture on how you can keep your marriage. To keep your marriage, read Proverb 4. Proverb 4, 6, Abby, yes. Proverb 4, 6. Proverbs 4, 6. Proverbs 4, 6. Okay, it said, do not forsake her. You see the things we are saying when we are talking about home, it's a woman. If a home is going to stand, it depends on a woman. If a home is going to destroy, it depends on a woman. And if it depends on a woman, it depends on how you, as a man, treat that woman. So Proverbs chapter 4 verse 6 says, do not forsake her, and she will preserve you. Love her, and she will keep you. You see, even the Bible knows the heart. God knows the heart of a woman. A woman that you respect so much, you show respect to, you adore, can never turn and hit or bash you with harsh words. A woman you calmly talk to, a woman you calmly spoke to, cannot come back and bash you with harsh words. So all you need to do get wisdom. In verses 7 says, wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom. And in all the getting, get understanding. So that is it when it comes to man. As a man, love your wife and she will respect you. Adore your wife. She will do all the things. If you love a woman, women are easily pleased. They are very, very easily. They are very, very easy in all ways. When you love a woman you don't disrespect can never disrespect you. But if you are the one hurting her, my dear, I tell you, your home will be destroyed. You are the one bringing down your home. So if you want to build a happy home, if you want your home to be peaceful, adore her. Give her the respect, as in love her. I said it that day. If you are cheating on your wife, you are disrespecting her. Don't expect her to worship you when you are not respecting her. Because going out to look for other chicks or other persons, you are totally disrespecting your woman. So don't expect her to worship you if you're doing all these things. You heard it from Proverbs. If you love your wife, she will return everything back to you. She will respect you. She will adore you. She will give you all the things that you are looking for. So this is it. And I'm still stating, Ada's Kitchen, good morning. Hey, thank you so much for watching though. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, thank you. So guys, that is it. That is it. That is it for me. I will say early marriage. If you want to get married early, be mature. Please be mature. Be mature because it's not easy. There are so many things you're going to face. So many things you're going to regret. There are so many regrets. Bipolar is everywhere. People are going crazy because of stress. Stress. Too much stress. Too much responsibility. You're caring for your child, caring for a man. As a woman, once you are married, your husband will want to be like a baby too. He wants you to pamper him. He wants you to be there for him the way you are there for your child. You see, the whole load a woman is carrying, a child cannot do it. It's not meant for children. This is the reason I'm saying it's not meant for children. Good morning, Ada's Kitchen. God bless you for joining. God bless you. So it's not a child's thing. That's the reason I'm saying early marriage is a no for me. It's a no. It's a no for me. So I'm saying it and I'm saying it again. So it's a no. People who got married early, if they tell you what they are going through, the things they are passing through in their marriages, in their home, you won't believe it. You'll be shocked. And most times, if they can't take it anymore, they'll go out of it. But a mature person will sit, okay, let me just figure out how we can work these things out. But a child will never understand what it is to work things out. It will not. They will never understand it. So if you want your home to be peaceful, please be mature. Be mature. Get married to a mature person. Both of you have to be mature first. Be mature. If it's not going to work, you know it's not going to work. You're going to live peacefully. But as a child, it's not a peaceful living. It's not a peaceful separation. It always ends differently. Thank you so much. So it always ends in differently. But as a mature person, you will end it maturely, just like the mature people that you are. So that is the reason I'm saying early marriage, it is a no. So if you're not mature enough, I'm not talking of wisdom, I'm saying it again. I'm not talking because we don't measure wisdom by age. Wisdom can never be measured by age. Thank you. Wisdom can never be measured by age because there are things that a child can tell you, even as an adult, you will never think of it. And once you go the way the child directs you to go, you might succeed and it might be good for you. But I am not saying wisdom. I'm saying maturity, matureness. You need to be mature before taking that bold step. So if you don't want to get hurt, jealousy these days, when it comes to marriage, an adult, a mature person can take when it comes to cheating, but a child, undeveloped brain cannot take it. Undeveloped brain cannot take it. Like when a husband is cheating, a mature person will just, they quarrel, they shout, they will settle everything. But as a child, a mature brain will not think that way. Fight will burst. They will fight. They will fight. She will even go out of her way to go and look for whoever it is. So this is the reason I am saying early marriage is a no-no. So if you want to get married, make sure you're matured both in your soul, spirit, and mind. Make sure you're sound and everything. You are ready. Just make sure you are ready. I'm ready. I want to take this bold step, because whatever that comes, and if you're mature, if you don't jump into it at an early age, there are so many things you will learn before going into it, because you will see people who have gone into it or who are still in that place. They are going to share their own experience, what they have experienced. Thank you so much. It matters a lot. Maturity matters a lot in marriage. So that is it. You have to be mature. So if you're mature before going in there, I told you there are so many things you will learn before diving into it. These are the things we could not learn maybe when we were little, but these days technology is helping so much. Technology is helping so much. When you go online, when you go to social media, you see people, you see relationship therapists, you see people sharing their own experience, whatever they have experienced. But as a child, when you go to social media, children don't go and start looking for relationship therapists. What they look for is TikTok dance, TikTok song, TikTok, how they're going to dress, how they're going. You see these things. So once they crown these things, they see fashion, they see things. They don't know what is called endurance or how to manage. So once they dive into these things, because of that little brain, they want everything. They want everything. I want it and I want to get it. And they won't even think that the man, or now they are now family, they need to gather, or they need to say, they need to plan for the future, for their children. A child will never think of that. I want to be okay first. I need my things. I need to look good. You see? But a mature person, you're mature. Maybe financially, mentally, everything. You have settled yourself. Now you are now ready. So you cannot jump into it. Whatever that comes, you will be able to handle it. So this is the two things I just want to quickly tackle for today. That was what we spoke about on Tuesday. And there were a lot of things that came up because of the topic. So I just said, let me quickly tackle that part. We are not talking about wisdom. All I'm talking about is maturity. So before you go into marriage, make sure you're mature. You're matured enough. Grow, enjoy life. Enjoy life to the fullest before going into it. Because once you are in, my dear, it's a sorry, okay? Because once you start having children, even if you have money to buy for yourself, you will not do it. If you have money, all you're going to be thinking, whatever you have, I need this thing for the kids. I need to, arrange this thing. School will be there. You want them to look their best. You want them to come out, everything, every day, every time. So that's the reason you need to be mature to be able to control your home, to be able to arrange your home, make your home. A woman need to make their home 100%. The home is for the women. It's for the woman. So that's the reason you need to be mature so you don't go out of it. The children are going to cry. Child is going to cry at night, daytime. You will have your child in the hand and you're still cooking in the kitchen. Can you handle the stress? So check all of these things. Jot it down and think of yourself. Can I handle it? If you cannot, please relax. It's not a do or die affair. It's not a win-win thing. It's not who got there first. Just make sure you are ready. That is it when it comes to marriage. Thank you so much, so much, so much for joining me for today. So please, whatever you have, your opinion, make sure to leave it in the comment section, because there are people who are going to come watch and they want to also get something out of your comment. So please always try to leave your opinion, always try to contribute when you have something like this. And because of the comments I saw, because of the contribution on the last live stream, that's why I'm doing this again. That's why I had to put it part 2, so I can just tackle the points that was being discussed on that day. So that's it, guys. So I am going to end the live stream here. Thank you so much at Ada's Kitchen, Cooking with Genesis, Mommy Israel, all of you that joined me for today and that are going to rewatch again. Thank you all so, so much. I truly appreciate it. Please don't forget to leave your comment. Your contribution, your opinion matters a lot. Please do leave it. Thank you so, so much. Until I come your way next time, please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and also share with your friends and family. Thank you so much. See you next time. That'll be next week again, okay? Bye, guys. Thank you so much.